good morning, evening, or night. Wherever you are, welcome to WHAM today. Take a deep breath, clear your mind, and let's drift through the whispers of today's world, one quiet thought at a time. As we wrap up Thursday, 17th April 2025, let's see what stories are unfolding around us. China's economic strategy is unfolding on multiple fronts, from promoting free trade in Southeast Asia to consolidating control over rare earth resources. Xi Jinping champions Qin's role as a stabilizing force in the global economy, while the nationalization of rare earth mines aims to secure critical materials. Trade tensions with the United States continue, with Beijing imposing retaliatory measures targeting American services, and Lai playing a vital role in China's trade negotiation team. These trade disputes are contributing to canceled freight vessel sailings from China, disrupting global supply chains. The Trump administration's proposal to add fees to packages from China is expected to impact businesses like Temu, Shine, and some TikTok shop sellers. Semiconductor stocks, notably Nvidia, have seen declines following restrictions on chip sales to China. Nvidia maintains it complies with export laws and that its exports help reduce the U.S. trade deficit. Domestically, China's property developers are showing signs of a potential rebound amid expectations of increased policy support. SAIC Motor is partnering with Huawei in a new electric vehicle venture to counter declining sales. Turning to Hong Kong, Hang Seng Bank is promoting the son of Hong Kong's leader, John Lee, within its China unit during a period of economic uncertainty. Paul Chan, the financial secretary, has affirmed the security of capital held by family offices in Hong Kong. United States economic landscape is being reshaped by ongoing trade disputes. Investor Mark Dowding points out that the trade war, initially sparked by former President Trump, is weakening U.S. assets by promoting de-dollarization. Nvidia faces a potential $550 billion loss due to stricter U.S. export controls on AI chips. This has negatively impacted the company's stock value. Suppliers are reevaluating their partnerships, which indicates an accelerating separation of the U.S. and Chinese economies. Globally, the anxieties surrounding trade wars and a weaker U.S. dollar are driving up gold prices internationally. Max Gold hit a record high on April 17th. This increase reflects the broader effects of geopolitical tensions and currency volatility on global markets and investor strategies. Japan's Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba recently visited the White House, aiming to cultivate a relationship with President Trump akin to that of his predecessor, Shinzo Abe. President Trump gifted Ishiba a book during the visit. Parallel to this diplomatic overture, economic advisors and President Trump held discussions with a Japanese official at the White House, focusing on tariffs and trade. The latest economic figures reveal that Japan's export growth in March reached 3.9%. This figure is below Reuters economists' forecast of 4.5% and also represents a decline from February's 11.4% increase, signaling a possible effect of tariffs on the nation's trade performance. India's bond yields have dipped as traders await the central bank's debt purchase announcement. The Gift Nifty Index suggests a bearish start for Indian stocks. It traded near 23,366, a 67-point discount from the Nifty Futures' previous close. Previously, it indicated a larger 90-point discount, solidifying predictions of a downbeat opening for Indian markets. Canada is navigating turbulent trade winds, particularly concerning Vermont maple syrup makers, who are feeling the pinch from ongoing tariff disputes between Canada and China, impacting their exports. Turning to its southern neighbor, President Trump has instructed his administration to facilitate states importing prescription drugs from Canada. Economically, Canada, alongside Japan, has demonstrated increased confidence in the U.S. economy by significantly boosting its purchases of U.S. Treasuries in February. Global markets remain sensitive to the ongoing trade wars, particularly those stemming from the Trump era. Asian shares saw modest gains despite the uncertainty, with the Nikkei rising, while Hong Kong futures dipped. US stocks also experienced a decline amid worries about economic expansion. Germany is contending with a transformed global trade environment due to Trump's tariffs, straining its traditional economic structure. Italian Premier Giorgia Meloni is set to meet with Donald Trump in the United States at the White House. The purpose of the meeting is to explore Meloni's possible role as a go-between for the EU and the United States amidst the current trade and political strains. In Singapore, business and tech executives met at the Converge Live event to discuss the challenges and opportunities surrounding AI adoption. Qatar is partnering with Scale AI to create AI agents for education, healthcare, and transportation applications. Germany's Uniper has entered into a 13-year LNG agreement with Woodside. A firm linked to the Philippine brand Oishi invested $16 in Hong Kong real estate, acquiring 2 shops. Western companies are reportedly wary of returning to the Russian market because of the high costs involved. New Zealand's consumer price index increased by 0.9% in March, exceeding the expected 0.7% rise, according to Statistics New Zealand. Poland is witnessing a billionaire challenging bureaucratic hurdles, drawing parallels to Elon Musk. Ghana has seized control of a goldfields mine after the company's bid for renewal was unsuccessful. And that's a wrap for today's news, because even headlines need a nap. Stay curious, stay kind, and let the noise fade as you find your quiet. Take care, stay awesome, and I'll see you next time on WHAM Today.